I'm Mike Jordan. This is my 7th year working with the New York Jets for My Cause, My Cleats, and here's my process. Everybody kind of thinks, yo, you take a cleat and you just paint it and that's it. There's a whole preparation process. When you get a brand new pair of cleats, it has a factory finish on it. So you have to wipe away that factory finish. Depending on the surface, with a lot of pairs too, you have to scuff them up. So you have to sand them down, give the cleat a good surface for adhesion. An artist customizer's worst nightmare, right here. Not a lot of flat surface. Linemen have the worst cleats. Wide receivers, D-backs, their cleats are typically easier to work with. Every cleat is a different canvas. Some are very flat. They don't have a whole lot of edges or panels. The flatter the surface, the better. What I do from there is I measure up the cleat. I get a picture of the cleats. I transfer it into my design space. Then I transfer all my logos or artwork, anything I'm doing, into the program, and I kind of lay it all out. And then this machine turns it all into a stencil. You take the stencil paper, then you put transfer paper on top of it, beat out your stencil, peel everything off, and then you have to put it on the cleat. You can use a heat gun or a hair dryer, which I use, to heat up the stencil, which makes it adhere to the cleat, as well as possible, and you kind of have to do that throughout the process. If you're doing, a logo or lettering, it's always going to be a stencil. But if I'm doing a hand-painted portrait, my process is very similar to a tattoo artist. So I draw out the portrait, I create a stencil of the portrait. That way I don't have to take a pencil and kind of draw it onto the cleat, transfer that stencil on there, and then I have a nice outline of that portrait. Once you're done, you peel off the tape. Hope you have clean lines. If you don't, you touch it up. And then there's sealer, gives you a nice clear coat. I like to let them sit overnight. So once they're dry, lace them up, and that's when I get ready to take my pictures and send them out.